Alright, so this is the bike. It's like a 2004 YZ85. It's a little clapped, but this is the issue. So when the gas is off and there's fuel in the carb, it will start. But when the gas is on and you try to start it, it will not start. It doesn't even sputter or anything. So what I'm thinking is it's a fuel or an air leak, because you know, if you turn the gas on, let the carb fill with gas, and then turn it off, it'll start. But if you just have the gas on, it won't start. But, you know, it's a bit of a bike. So I think we're gonna start by pulling this carb out, clean it, see what that does for us. Alright, we got the carb out of the bike. Let's go ahead and break these bowl bolts loose. Surprised none of these are stripped, actually. This is the original Mikuni carb, which is why I'm opting to try to clean it out and possibly even rebuild it, opposed to buying a Chinese one. One more, we're already dumping some mix all over. It's got a little bit of dirt in it. Nothing horrible for sure. Get this needle pin, or this pin out. Right there. Float doesn't have any holes in it. That's weird. It doesn't have a main jet. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't have a main jet in it, and it doesn't look like there are threads. So I guess we'll just do what we can, and then when it comes time, I'll do a little bit of research and see if these are supposed to have main jets. Obviously I presume they would have main jets. I've never rebuilt a YZ car before, just like the PW. Pilot jet. Ooh. Pilot jet is clogged. Yeah, pilot jet is clogged. Let's grab the carb brushes. The pilot jet pretty unclogged. You might be able to see through it now. Yep, there you go. But I'm gonna blow a little bit of air through it, just to make sure we got everything out. There we go. Oh yeah, she she's dialed now. So this thing is really dirty. All right, well, as you guys saw, this thing is just missing a main jet. The previous owner did tell me that he took the carb apart a couple times, so he could have just forgotten to put the main jet back in. But I'm gonna go ahead, get a carb rebuild kit ordered up. We'll rebuild the whole carb, get it in, see if that fixes the reason why it's running like crap and the issue with the fuel shutoff. So I'll go ahead and just pick you guys back up once we got this rebuild kit. All right, well, I did some research, and yes, it is missing the main jet in the carb. So I went ahead and ordered up a brand new carb rebuild kit from Akuni. It'll be here in 3 days. And I was doing some research on this bike. It's not an O2, and it's not even a YZ85. It's actually a 2001 Yamaha YZ80. So while we were waiting for the carburetor rebuild kit to get delivered, I'm gonna go ahead and do some maintenance, like the air filter, chain, gear case fluid, and all that good stuff. All right, so next thing I want to check is this airbox. Looks like we had a couple screws holding it in. I already loosened the band clamp. There it is. Air filter doesn't look horrible. Well, air filter actually looks really good, so I'm not gonna mess with it. So next thing I want to go ahead and do is tighten up this chain, because as you can see, it's got a lot of slack and a lot of side-to-side play. So I'm gonna go ahead, loosen the axle, get this guy tensioned up. And then while we're working with the chain, I'm gonna go ahead, take a rag and just spin the tire, get a little bit of the grease off this chain. You can see just from that, just how much grease came off that chain. And then I'm gonna give it just a little bit of PB Blaster just to lube it up. And then there you go, chain is done. But that is really all that needs to be done to the bike until I can get the car rebuild kit to hopefully see if it fixes the motor problem. So I'll pick you guys up when we got the rebuild kit. All right, a couple days later, we got the rebuild kit. We're gonna go ahead, throw this in, see if it fixes both the issues. All right guys, well, I didn't really show me finishing up the carb because my buddy was over and I just kind of got carried away. Yeah, pretty much, she's all fixed. The only thing missing was the main jet, but now she runs dialed. The issue where like it'll only run with the gas off is fixed. You can see she runs mint. Now the owner is actually on his way to come pick it up, so I'm gonna do a couple little flybys for you guys. I do want to do a little 1 through 6 pull. Find neutral. Yeah, this bike fucking rips, guys. Brakes were good. Alright, let's get a little speed.